Hey, welcome, Deej Quest here. In this episode, the story continues of my tour of Southern California, Oregon, and the Pacific Coast route. On the previous episode, surfing, Point Magoo, farms, bike shop repairs, Memorial Weekend crowds, and Carpinteria. Saturday the 28th, first recording. Last night, a group of hike campers were drinking and talking all night long. This prevented me from getting a good night's sleep. I figured I'd wake them up in the morning when getting ready to leave, but to my surprise, they were already awake. They were friendly, and I talked with them a bit about my tour. Leaving Carpinteria, the route goes on side roads and pathways by the freeway. This ends up back at the beach and then leads into Santa Barbara. After a short ride through the city and a neighborhood path, I meander through the University of California, Santa Barbara. The ride then goes on Freeway 101 with a short stop at El Capitan before reaching my destination of Gaviota. This area is already busy with other cyclists. I spot a lot of groups and single riders throughout this road and the pathways that parallel the freeway. Summerlin catches my eye, so I stop and take a couple of pictures. Colorful and flower-covered pathways make for a tranquil ride, but they also have their share of root bumps. With the pounding of each impact, I think about my poor spokes. At Santa Barbara, there's more beach volleyball, which I expected, and beach yoga, which I didn't. I continue to have issues with my GoPro and batteries. It's so much fun riding along this path in Santa Barbara. I pass a fellow bike tourer.
Safe travels.
Yeah, you too.
Bikes and skates and stuff.
We have timed lights here for the cars, so I keep hitting every red light.
You plan on stopping?
Well, I might stop at the Gaviota, but I might go try to press a clear lamp walk.
There's a nice Refugio Beach is a nice little place to rest, but
oh yeah,
it's before Gaviota.
Yeah.
So, but if you want to push, just push, go Longhook, I guess.
Yeah. There's a lot of piers in California. Not even sure where I am right now. Getting hungry, I identify 3 subways on Google Maps. I search unsuccessfully, winding through the UCSB campus. I finally realize they're not public, but rather university student buildings. At least I get an extended tour of the campus. Wow, that was meandering. Lost in University, California, Santa Barbara. Not really lost, but kind of. Got my directions mixed up looking for subways. Couldn't find them. Then I realized they're probably in like the school building. It's part of the school. So I found another one up here. Then I should connect back up to the route, which I've been off for a long time. I definitely need something to eat. I finally find a subway. If you haven't guessed, it's one of my favorite go-to places to refuel. Back on the road after subway, re-energized. 1,700 calories. I enjoy the last of the city roads before I join the combined Highway 1 and 101 limited access freeway. On to the freeway. No freeway riding. Yeah. More freeway driving, but it's not bad. Lots of touring bicyclists now. I decide to stop at Capitan State Beach. I hope to get some food for dinner at the camp store, but they only have snack foods. I get an ice cream and enjoy the ocean views before climbing up a steep hill back to the freeway. Windy. Oh, a left turn. How interesting. Cross traffic. When I arrive at Gaviota, I try to get a standard site so that my wife can join me. As expected, they are completely full. I even have a little challenge getting into the hike bike site. Hello. Are all your standard sites full?
All the standard sites are full.
Okay.
I think hike and bike is full. There are 2 guys in there already.
Okay.
You might have to vet you down to Refugio or El Cap?
I just came from there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's full?
I didn't stop because I thought this would be a
Oh,
way.
God, no. We got two in there. If you want,
Yeah.
go over to that white trailer right
Okay.
there. The camp host is there. Ask them what's available for hiking biking.
Okay.
All right?
All right, thanks. You're welcome. I'm trying to find a place to camp.
You have 9 more miles left in you.
Well, I'm going north. And I already passed those because I figured there'd be something here.
There is, but we're expecting 50-mile-an-hour gusts tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, just FYI, but it's right here.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just an FYI, stay down really tight.
Okay, so I can squeeze in there. That's okay.
Yeah, the more the merrier, right? It's fine.
Okay.
You can go on the other side over there.
Yeah, I can
There's a
squeeze
lot
in.
of room.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Good, because I came from.
Y'all are compadres.
Otherwise,
yeah.
I would keep going, but I'm going the
I
other
know, if you're
way.
going north, you need to rest before you hit that hill.
I know.
The thing about hiking bike is it's never full.
No, yeah, exactly. We'll do
Yeah.
whatever we have to do.
All right.
What's your name, bro?
DJ.
DJ, I'm Blue.
Hi, Blue. Nice to meet you.
Taking note of the high wind warning, I break out my extra cord and fully tie down my tent. This is the first time I've taken this extra precaution. As it turns out, it's a good choice.
How you doing?
After camp setup, I take a walk and explore the camp and beach. My wife briefly stops by and we drive to dinner. I grab my wheel tools from the car. I plan to start carrying these with me the whole time. The extra bulk and weight is worth the ability to repair my wheel. My wife is planning to head home soon, so this might be the last time I see her on this tour. With no spokes breaking today, I'm fortunate. I know my will is only teasing me, and I expect more difficulty sometime down the road. Today's ride was another flat and easy day without heavy winds. Tomorrow that changes with climbs returning and winds picking up. On the next episode, windstorm at night, tunnel, back to climbing, more wildlife, Will Saga returns, and the worst headwinds. What I was expecting. It's like they make a perfectly smooth road, then they have big holes or big jumps at the manholes. I didn't hear my spoke snap, but
You taking the bike path or going straight?
I don't know. I don't remember how I had it marked.
All right, enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. Nice chatting with you.
You know where you're going?
Yeah, I'm just checking my messages.
Oh,
Thanks.
good.
Thank you.
Nice trip.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah,
Nice
thank
to
you.
meet you.
Nice to meet you also. Thank you.
Hoorah!
You guys also did not heed the warning.
Warning? We don't need no stinking warning.